Collective. Today I drew a card for the collective from the Gene Key Synthesis deck, and it's the 39th Gene Key, and it is the journey from provocation to liberation, and it's the journey of dynamism. And that's interesting because the Lenormand cards that I drew come from a place of stagnation and maybe a deep grief or something, and it's allowing the time to move by, allowing time to heal the things that are stagnating right now. And the promise is in this Lenormand deck, the promise that there will be movement in a short time, and it's from getting into the place where the light will break through the clouds again, and the wind will fill up the sails to move this ship forwards. That is something that is as a promise in there. And to not stay in this, and often this stagnation comes with feeling trapped, right? This is stagnation, and this coffin is like the epitome of feeling trapped in there, right? And that's the shadow of this Gene Key. It's like feeling trapped or being provocative. And both of these traits that we have are shadow sides of it, because we want to get out of this place of stagnation. We want to create something, and even if it's havoc, even if it's tumult, even if it's chaos, we create something to get ourselves out of this place of stagnation that can be involved in the 39th Gene Key, to feel that there is something we have to do. We have to provoke the change to happen. And that's not what we are called to do in this moment. The sand clock is showing us that there is something we have to do. We have to allow this to happen, and we have to allow this to happen in the divine timing, because it will. You know, it's not about what we do. It's not about what it's what we are. And dynamism feels for me like this, right? To allowing this to transmute, and they want to show up, these ones. And there we got the 6 of Cups, and we got the 6 of Swords, and we have the Queen of Swords. And that's the 6 of Cups is for me the in this depiction, it's for me the ability to be in one place and share the resources that we have from a place of love. And the hippopotamuses are the most aggressive animals on this planet. They are the most dangerous animals, and they are in peace with each other. They are in peace with the birds around them, and they have the lotuses in there that cleaned the water, and the lotuses have to grow through mud. So to be in this peaceful place where they share their water hole, where they share the water, is something that is a lot of energy for these hippopotamuses to evolve from their aggressiveness and their provocativeness, to step into this place of peace and sharing. And it takes a lot of awareness of the moment and of the abundance that they are in, and that's beautiful. And this 6 of Swords are like in this depiction, it is a bird taking its nest somewhere else. And it's the beauty that comes with this stepping out of the provocation, stepping out of the polarity that is in all around us right now. Step into the dynamism of your own energy, and not to feel trapped in the not knowing, not happening, not fulfilling moment, and being provocative to do something about it. Stay there and allow yourself to be in your dynamism and your own energy, and allow this to unfold and to show itself, and to take yourself into the next space of your life. Take your mind into the next space, because that's the swords, right? Stopping us from continuing in the same place, stopping us from, and this is the one thing that's a collective reading, that's about, we share the one planet with each other. We share the one water hole that we have. And the one thing that we can do to keep us in the place where we are able to share, where we are able to put down our aggressiveness like these animals do. They stay there peacefully. They look quiet and they look harmonious. And because they took their mind somewhere else, they stopped staying in this place of provocation, staying in this duality. They realize that they have one planet, that they have one water hole, and that the other animals need this too. And to be in this togetherness, because there are two. And in the first row, I thought these are 2 of cups, but that's not 2 of cups. There were 6 of cups, and it's but being together with the birds, and they are in twos, you know, they are in twos too. So they to stay in this place where you are connected to the other people, where you stay in communication with other people, to let go of the mind games that are played by you through the outer world, by manipulation, by whatever, and stay in your own way of defining your thoughts again from this new place. Because we don't know what happens next. We don't know, because there is an end, you know. That's the coffin. That's an end. That's an end of life. There is something died in this moment, and instead of stepping into the provocation and the idea of feeling trapped in the moment by what happened in the outer world or what happens in this polarity, is allowing yourself to step into your own next thought, creating something new from it, and allowing yourself to evolve beyond the provocation into the togetherness. And the Queen of Swords is the queen. She is rich in her way of appearance. She has piercing eyes. She has a brilliant mind, and she has this all in check. And that's what she does, right? She has these chains, and she has the sword here in check. And that's what the Queen of Swords is about. She mastered her mind. She mastered her emotions, and she kept them in check. She keeps them in check in the moment when the trouble comes up. She keeps them in check because she has a clear mind that cuts through it. She made sense of it. And so she takes the next step because she knows that what to do next. And what she has to step into, to allow a new world to be revealed, because it's underneath the ship, the new world that's wanting to be birthed, right? And we have this one. And we have That's lovely, because the flame for me is something that we keep inside, that we nurture our flame, that is showing us the way, and it's the deep knowing within that keeps us moving forwards. It's the flame that's our passion, that's moving us forwards. And this card is the language of the breath. It's social sensual awareness, heart intelligence, non-verbal communication. As the horse's breath moves out from her body, so does the wisdom of her heart. When you use your entire body as an organ of perception, you embrace the world and sense your place in it more deeply. And that's what these cards showed us before this too. That's this sensing the world from our deepest knowing, from our body, from our breath, and allowing ourselves to take a deep breath before we react to something, before we nurture the duality and the provocation, and to stay in this. This is dynamism too, right? And it leads to liberation, because we can allow ourselves to sense what really is and what is a mind game, and what we really need in this new collective that we are creating right now. And I deeply believe we do. Although we can feel the division and the polarity in the world, but I think that is a thing that was wanted, and that is wanted, and it is something where we can grow beyond this kind of way of being, and to not falling for the provocative things that come up, not falling for the shadow side, and allowing us to step into the liberation that we long for. And the wall is showing this too, right? To see that there are these obstacles that are showing up in real life, that show up through things that happen in the real world, and they are not easy to digest. I absolutely get it, but they are the obstacles that invite us to find new ways for our mind to deal with them. And that's what we give ourselves, the time to find new ways to deal with them, to deal with our emotions, to deal with our own provocativeness, with our own provocation that we send out, with our aggressiveness, like these hippopotamuses do, and find new ways where we want to be in the future. And this is the mastery of the balance between emotions and the mind. And she used every single obstacle to create herself with it, to use it as the one moment and the one thing that she can step into to create another mindset for herself. And that's liberation. That she is not... She used every obstacle not as a victim. She used it as a playground for her mind to take her somewhere else, and to step into a greater vision of the world that she has. And that's what we can do. We can use these obstacles, we can use these themes to see how we feel about them, how we react to them. Are we provocative? Are we able to share in this moment with people who are of different nature, thought, belief, or whatever, religion, whatever comes up? Are we able to share with them because we are one human family? And that's what she does. She says, I can look beyond. I can help my mind to find new ways to think. I can go beyond my own limitation, my own stagnation, my own feeling trapped or provoked. And I can move beyond because I used every single obstacle as a wall to walk through, or to walk upon, to step up, to climb these walls, to find this place of light inside of the wall where I can step through and I can overcome all obstacles that are presented along the way. And that's what we are invited to do, to step beyond our own limitation, to step out of the polarization, the provocation, to step into our own dynamism, our own energy, our own light, to step into liberation for ourselves and for our world. And the flame is inviting us to keep the connection to the flame that is moving you forwards. That's yours. Yes, that's a unique one, because we all long for liberation, and that's what we are heading for. Even if it doesn't feel that way, we are heading into this place where we can share these resources, where we can share with each other. And that's our card. Growing towards rebirth. It is easy to love the butterfly, a symbol of hope and emergence into new life. The path of the caterpillar may seem somewhat less blessed. Yet without the caterpillar, the butterfly cannot be. Accept that which is ending so you can open up and receive that which is beginning. This is the flow of life. What a beautiful invitation into your own radiance, into your own dynamism, to change the world as we know it to be, and to step out of this provocation into your own breath, into your breath that is helping you to share, to be with people of other mindsets, to be with people who are of different beliefs or religions or whatever the differences are. And you can stay there because you can create something else. You can take your own ideas and your own eggs to put it into another place, to begin something really, really new. The one thing you have to do to keep your mind in check and to keep yourself balanced in your emotions so that you don't fall for the shadow of provocation, and you can step into the dynamism of your own energy and liberate yourself and all of us. Thank you so much for being here and for listening to me, for liking, subscribing, and all the good stuff that helps the channel. And thank you, Collective, for being here. And I see you soon.